Okay, I think it's alright now. Previously, about 5 minutes ago, I'm about to click recording, and suddenly my neighbor decided to do something in their bathroom, and it's pretty loud, and I have to wait for them to stop. But now I guess it's fine, because they kind of stop. And yeah, let's get into the topic of today, which is the podcast. Yay! To give you a little bit of description about this podcast, I want to communicate with people, but right now I already have the full-time job, so I don't really get a chance to talk to my fans or anyone online that much. And I just think in my head like, okay, what about doing the podcast, say whatever I want to say, and just post it online? How about it? And I just think that it is such a great idea. And I have to put the big warning here. It's gonna be a lot of grammatical error, because English isn't my first language. Also, sometimes my brain cannot process very well, so it's gonna be pretty messy. And sometimes I get lost in the topic and saying some nonsense stuff. So yeah, just bear with me. Listen to me if you really want to, or if you have a lot of time, I don't mind. Do whatever you want to do. Just feel yourself, and it's gonna be okay. Don't worry. First thing first, let me just talk about the podcast. I almost forgot. This is not going to be the ASMR, like ASMR, but I will try my best to speak in this tone, I guess. Oh, and the podcast is gonna be, I believe, probably once a week or once every 2 weeks. I don't really know. It depends on my time and the work and my feelings. But yeah, that's it. So, the podcast. I usually don't listen to this type of podcast a lot. I only listen to the true crime podcast and some of the TED Talks, but I don't really listen to this type of podcast, so I don't really know how is it gonna work. But I just feels like I can say stuff based on the topic, and today's topic is podcast. I know this is weird. My brain is also not fully function today as well, because I just drink coffee without consuming any food or snacks, and now my headache, it just ache. It hurt a little bit, but it's okay. I guess. Yeah. So let's get into the podcast. I don't know. What am I supposed to talk about right now? And it's only like 4.5 minutes. So, let's just talk about my work. At first, some of you may not know, I already graduated. I received a bachelor degrees now. And at first, I thought like, okay, I might want to take 1 year off. Like, I'm 22, let's just take 1 year off and, you know, just continue doing the work when I was 23, like, which is next year. Unfortunately, I sent the job application to one company and they accept me. And now I have a job. Like, I have a job for some time now, and I still am doing the job. So yeah, that plan just scattered away because I already have a job and I cannot do YouTube full time. Actually, I cannot do anything full time because I spend a lot of time on that job. Well, to be frankly, it is not like, oh, I do the work all day. I, you know, put a lot of time into the work. The work is so hard, the OT and everything. No, it was not like that. The work is actually super fine, super chill. I clock a little bit before the starting time and then I just clock out after the time, just like, you know, clock in, clock out. Everything is fine. It was not about the work that I kind of have some problem about, but I have the problem about traveling time. So I live in the city that is near the central city of Thailand. So I live in the city that is close to Bangkok, but I'm not living in Bangkok. But you know, I just live in the city next to Bangkok, and it was not that far between these two cities. It was not like the state. It only takes about like 1 hour for me to like step my foot into Bangkok territory. It was not a lot, but the place, my workplace, is pretty, you know, far from my home. It would take me about 2 hours to like arrive at the workplace. So I have to wake up very early in the morning and then, you know, got into the car, and then my dad drive me to the MRT, which is the subway, and then I took the subway to my workplace. The problem is that from my house to the subway, it is around like 1 hour, and if it was Monday or Friday, it could be 2 hour drive, and it was not like included the subway time. It already took a lot of time, and then I have to like took a subway which is 30 minutes more or like 45 minutes more, and then I will arrive at the workplace, well, near my workplace, and then I walk for like 15 minutes or like 5 minutes more, which is a lot because it would roughly calculate to like about 4 hours of like traveling time, go back and forth. At first I think about, you know, okay, what about I get a place in Bangkok and like stay there in the weekday time. It does not really work like that because around that area the cost of the apartment or like condominium is so high. Is way more my pay wage, so I didn't get that. I just like, you know, go back and forth, and at first I have to like, you know, go there every day, like from Monday to Friday, and at the end of the month, for the first month, I just tell my boss like I cannot do this anymore. The work is super fine, I love doing the job, but the traveling time and everything, I have to wake up so early, and I got home after like 8 p.m. and it's such a long time. I don't think I can do it anymore. And don't forget that I have a guinea pig at home, and I just miss them so much, and I don't get to spend a lot of time with them. I only have like Saturday and Sunday to like live with them full day, and it's such a short time. So I just tell my boss like, okay, I'm not gonna do this. I don't think I can do this anymore. And she is so kind. She's just like, okay, fine. How about next month you just came like 3 times a week from Tuesday to Thursday. So it's gonna be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I was like, okay, that's probably gonna be better. So yeah, right now I just go to the workplace like 3 days a week, which helps a lot because Monday and Friday is like the worst day. It just took a lot of time. I have to stuck in the road for like such a long time, and I hate that so much. And right now it's just like getting more chill. And at this point, I already kind of like passed my probation. I still don't know whether they gonna, accept me or not. Well, it's kind of weird. We have like 3 months of probation so that, they can observe me and I can observe the company kind of thing. I still don't know the result yet because my boss actually take the time off around my 3rd month. So right now it's actually my 4th month, like in the beginning of my 4th month, and I still don't know what's gonna happen. Probably still working there, or they might not, want me anymore. We'll see next week. Probably, but yeah, we will see. And if I got in, I might get to work from home every single day, or I might have to just go to the company 1 or 2 days a week. We'll have to see about that. But yeah, that's the reason that I don't really get a lot of time to active, and sometimes my schedule mess up because, the work stuff, the timing and stuff is not really great for me. Yeah. Oh, and also, sometimes I just feel like if I cannot bring the best performance, then I should probably don't do it. So I just, didn't post a video instead of posting one that is not so good. I know for some people it's like, oh my god, it's such easy to like record your sounds, your voice, and then post it online. But for me it's a little bit different because I really want people to entertain, and I want something new, not like repeat the stuff every single time, which of course I can do that. I can just pull out the generic stuff every single clips, but I don't like that, and I wouldn't do it because it's not my jam. So yeah, I didn't do it. Oh, and also sometimes I have the caffeine problems, and accidentally I love Americano, and I just consume the Americano, and then my brain just go off. So sometimes I will just be passing out on the bed, and when I wake up it's morning again and I have to go to work kind of stuff. And when it's weekend, I just have to tend to my little guinea pigs because I don't want to overwork my mom because she already took care of them around the time like weekday. So around weekdays when I go to work, they will stay downstairs. They have their place set up downstairs on the first floor, and my mom kind of like took care of them because she arrived before me, and she get out of home after me. Yeah, so she took like less time traveling to her workplace because her workplace is like 5 minutes from my house. So yeah, She just kind of like took care of them, and I don't want to overwork my mom so much. So when I'm not going to the work, when I work from home and on the weekend or like day off, I would just bring my babies back into my room, which is in the second floor in my bedroom, and put them in their cage. And to be honest, I have a very big dog cage, so they are fine. Some people say like, oh my god, cage is not good for the guinea pigs and so on. To be honest, if it is big enough and if you do a little bit of setup, put some toys, some of hangouts, and put some hay for them, they are super fine. And it is also easier to clean up that way, because some cage have the tray down the cage, and I can just clean up, just like put all the poops down the tray and clean it up later. I don't have to clean it every single time. So yeah, that's one thing about the things that I have to do. And usually after I work, my schedule changed, because at first I would do like 1 or 2 days prior to the premiere date, so it's gonna be like fresh. But when I work, like when I working, is changed. I have to do the recording around Sunday or probably Saturday, Monday night and then post it, and it's gonna be not so fresh anymore. But yeah, that's it. That's what I want to share a little bit about my life and the schedule and stuff. Let me take a little bit of break. I have the Gatorade water here. Is no sugar, strawberry flavor. Not spun. I just kind of like it. Alright. Oh, and lately I try a lot of new stuff. So some of you may know that I do dye my hair. Like I bleach my hair and then I dye my hair, because my hair color is actually black. So I just bleach it until it's gold and then dye my hair. And I've been kind of like bleaching it around 2-3 months ago, before I start working, a little bit before, and then I dye them from time to time. And around 2 days ago, I just saw that there's a lot of black roots on my hair, like my hair getting longer. So I bleach them more, and right now all of my hair is so blonde and I love it. And then I try to like bleach a little bit of purple at the inner side of my hair. It turns out that the purple is not so purple anymore. It turns into pink. And I was like, what the heck? I mean, I'm okay with pink hair, but it's a little bit disappointed, I asked for purple, but I got pink hair. What the heck? But yeah, right now my inside is pink and outside it's super blonde. I love it though. I love my hair so much. It smells so good. I almost say that it tastes so good, but no, it smells so good. Yeah, I do take a lot of care about my hair, so don't worry about it. Even if I bleach it every single day, my hair is still going to be fine, because I put a lot of conditioner, the keratin, the stuff. Like, I do everything that I can in order to make my hair super healthy. Although it's not as healthy as when it was not bleached, but at least I'm more happy because it is in the color that I like. Also, some of y'all may not have this feeling before, but in Thailand, every single day, it's just so hot. It's super hot. Nobody was like that. I don't like that. And when your hair is black, the black color do absorb the sun energy, and then it turns out into some sort of power, and my head is hot because it's black hair. But when I bleach it and it became blonde, it's super nice because it's no longer absorb the sun power anymore. And right now when I walk under the sun, it's super fine. My head is not hot anymore. It's just like, bro, I'm so chill. So yeah, I'm good. So yeah, I'm good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All the rant about the work, about the hair. Oh, and also one more thing. Since I was young, until around like probably 1 year ago, when I freshly graduated, I have never ever do anything to my nails. Yeah. The most close to doing my nails that I have ever done before that is just like put some clear gel on, because I have a habit of biting my nails when I'm nervous. So yeah, I will put a clear gel on so that when I about to bite, the texture is off, and I would just like spit my finger out and not biting it. And that's the closest thing to like doing something to my nail. But right now I know how to do the nails, guys. I know how to put the gel nail polish on my nail, put it under the UV light, and put it out and put another coat on it, and full on doing my nails. Although I absolutely hate it but I can do it now. I do it here and there, but throughout the day I will have the feeling of like, oh my god, it's so thick, and I would just like slightly under the table, just using my nails to get the gel polish out, because it's like gel and it's pretty soft. Like, it's soft. It was not that hot, and it was not the one that is like stay on your nails. The one that I use is like peelable, so yeah, I can just use my other fingers and try to peel it off. And yeah, I do that sometimes. Oh, it was not the same when I do the fake nail though. Like, if I do the fake nail, which means like when I do fake nail, I have to use the super glue or like the nail glue to like glue the nails on, or probably the sticker to like press the nails on. It was very different from the gel, because if it was the sticker, I can just rip it off, but if it was the glue, I have to endure it until the day that I came home, or I have to use my finger a lot so that it just fall off somehow. But yeah, that's it. I can do my nails now. Your girl is a girl right now. She take a lot of care of herself, and I'm proud. Somewhat proud. My mom is not really proud of me though. She don't really like it when I bleach my hair. She's just Oh, you bleed your hair again. Oh my god, look at your hair. It's gold. Oh. But my dad just super showed it. My dad just like, that is what the kids do, okay? Chill. Nowadays the kids do stuff like this. It's fine. Also, I didn't go to the shop. Like, I didn't go to the hairdresser. I didn't go to the nail people. So it don't really cost them. Well, it never cost them because I usually do it at home or like use my own money. But still, they don't have to drive me there or do anything to me, with me. I just can do it by myself. So it's supposed to be fine. And my dad just said that it's fine. Do whatever you want as long as it's your money and it's your time and it's your body. Whatever. Yeah. So right now, I'm happy. I guess. What else should I talk about? I kind of want the first episode, like the first podcast, to be catch up with me and chilling vibe, kind of like that feeling before I move into the topic in like next episode. So yeah, I don't know what am I supposed to do here because it's kind of awkward. No, nothing. Oh yeah, I have to pack my bag today. So today is actually a holiday in Thailand because, like, you know, Father's Day something, and I got a day off. So today I didn't go to the office. Well, today is actually 5th of December 2023, and yeah, I didn't go to the office, but I will have to pack the bag to the office tomorrow because tomorrow is Wednesday and Thursday I also have to go, so it's gonna be 2 days. In this 2 days I should know what is my status from now on. Am I able to work or it's done? We'll see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I drink a lot of water. Sorry, the caffeine hits so hard and my head is a little bit... No, my head is a little bit hurt. I almost say my head is a little bit head. And, you know, it's weird. Because, like... Thai people do a lot of that thing. And sometimes we will like kind of swap the syllables along with the vowels, and you know, do it like that in order to tease our friend or, you know, say some weird stuff to each other, and it's kind of work. And I also love it. When I was still in the school, me and my friend do it all the time. Like, we will go, like, for example, if we want to say hello, how are you, we might say that, like, how... Now it's not really working when it was English. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, who are you? Yeah, probably like that. Hello, who are you? And it's just like, hello, how are you? Hello, who are you? It's, you know, something that is in my blood. A lot of Thai kids would know that. Well, if you want to taste if that person is growing up in Thailand or not, you can just try it with them. Like, hello, who are you? How old are you? How old are you? They might know it. And if they are confused, just, you know, keep saying to them, hello, who are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, who are you? You know, keep saying until they get it. If they get it, they will get it. If they don't, they won't get it. And it's okay though if they don't get it, because it's fine. Not everyone would know it, or not everyone would love it. Me and my friend do it all the time though. But since we are the grown up now, we don't do it anymore. Not often, because we work and stuff. But whatever. Oh, also, when me and my friends were in the school, the other thing that we love to do besides the things that I've done previously that I'm talking about is put other stuff in the lyrics. So for example, every single songs have the lyrics, right? We just randomly put the sentence that we want to say into that rhythm instead of the lyrics that already have, and to sing it to each other. I'm trying to think about the example here. No, my brain is not function right now, but it's kind of work, especially if the language is in Thai. Then it's gonna work better, because when I was younger, my brain did not work bilingual. My brain just worked in Thai. My brain just suddenly shifted to work as a bilingual when I was a little bit older, around that time. And I'm still thinking in Thai, although I studied in IEP for like 10 years. But still, I'm not fully bilingual, but now I am, so don't worry, guys. Not to brag, but yeah, it's kind of work. It's just sometimes when I want to say something, I don't know how to say it. Like in my head, I actually think in English and process everything in English, but I don't have enough vocabulary, which isn't something that I have problem with in Thai, because I know every single word in Thai. I still don't know every single word in English, even though I am a bilingual. But yeah, that's something that I have to learn. And even if I know the words, sometimes my brain just constantly forget it. Like, oh my god, we're just gonna throw that away for now, because it's just too much. I'm not going to use that for now. And when the time comes I need it, I still cannot think about it because it's not working in my brain. But yeah, that's it. Bilinguals. Oh, it's more of a like, what can I say? Sometimes I also don't know what to say as well. Like, I'm thinking, I'm speaking, I'm processing in English, but I don't know what I'm talking about or what I'm supposed to say. So it does not, continuously came out very well. And that's it. And yeah, I don't know what else am I supposed to say here. Is this consider me having ADHD? Like, I'm not sure whether I having ADHD or not, because sometimes I am hyper and sometimes I'm not. It depends on people, the stuff that I'm doing, and so on. But yeah, I'm not going to self-diagnose or do anything about that. I'm just gonna stay still. Just a little warning that I might have ADHD, or I might be the perfectionist, and I might am being a silly guys. No, silly girls. So yeah, a little warning, a lot of warning today. Oh, and the reason that you cannot hear my guinea pigs noise right now, because they are down there. Because tomorrow I have to go to the work, that's why at night time I would just put them down there and my mother will take care of them for now, because They just have to be there. I cannot. But at first, I do stuff like this. Like, I will bring them up and down. Like, when I'm back at home, I will just bring them up to sleep in my room. And when it's the morning time, I will just bring them down. But right now, I kind of like have 7 of them. At first, I have like 3, and now it's 7. And yeah, bringing 7 piggies up and down is not a good idea. I would just like leave them down there. And also, because the guinea pig population is like larger, they start to being noisy. Well, how can I express to you? They are not being noisy in the sense of like, talking, but in the sense that when I'm not doing anything, they will also be quiet. Like, they're super chill. When I'm about to go to sleep, they will just be quiet. When I turn off the light and go to sleep, they will be quiet. They're super chill with it. But as soon as I start to work, especially as soon when I start to hit the recording like this, they will go absolutely nuts. They will jumping, they will be popcorning, zooming, doing the most, doing everything that they could in order to piss me off. Because if they do that, I would just walk to them and give them a little scratch and scold them like, oh my god, you cannot do this, do you know, right? Mama is doing the recording, can you please be quiet? Well, I would just give them the attention, which I think that is not a good idea. Like, I start to get the sense that, oh shit, they probably think that I'm playing with them now. Because, every time that they're being loud, I would just go to them and, scold them. But in their eyes, it's probably not. The scolding is probably just like, oh, my owner came, like, play with me, talk to me and stuff. So yeah, that's it. I'm kind of like a little bit sad, but I guess it's kind of cute. So yeah, that's it. Oh, and around like Thursday night, so like the last day that I have to go to the office, like when I came back from the office, I would just bring them up again and let them stay until the day that I have to go to the office again, because I don't want to overwork my mom, and I also want to spend alone time with my babies. Sometimes I just bring them out of the cage, although not all of them love to spend time with me. I think around 5 or like 6 out of them prefer to stay in the cage more than spend the time here with me outside of the cage. Which is kind of sad, because at first when I have 3 of them, all of them is super chill with being out of the cage and play with me outside. Although I just pick them out one by one, they're super chill. But right now I have 3 cage because 1 is for the males and 2 is for females. Like the males I have 2 males and 5 females, so it's 2 male, 2 female, and 3 female. And for the 2 males and 2 females, I cannot get them out because they don't really like to be separate. They don't like to be alone. In contrast with my favorite child, which is the one of the 3 females. She's actually the mother of the other 2. She don't like to spend time with her babies, and she's so happy and so nice every single time that she get out of the cage. She's not like bouncing around or anything, but she's super chill. She's like so calm. She would just rubbing her head on me, on my shin, on my shoulder, and just stretching, doing sleeping thing. Oh my god, it's so cute. And like she's also chill with like sitting at the back of my chair. Like I have the chair and I have the pillow that support my back, and she can just, stay on the pillow that support my back all day without rambling. She will only like send some noise and moving around when she want to go to the bathroom, and I would just, put her back into the cage for a few minutes, and then she will just like walk up to me again and be like, okay, I'm ready. Or when she's hungry, I would just like put her back. But yeah, she's super chill, super nice, super cute. And she's the only one who super willingly to come out of the cage. One of the male, the older one, kinda like it when people pay attention to him, but most of the time don't really like to come out of the cage because, he just loves to spend his time in the cage, sleeping and, playing with the other males. So yeah, that's it. The other two female, who is not like in the trio group, they love to spend time with each other because they are mommy and, baby. Although they don't really like each other, but they don't like me. They don't want to like come out of the cage. They just love to like eat, sleep, exercising a little bit, but no huggy with me, kind of like that. And the other two in the trio absolutely gets freaky when it comes time that I bring them out of the cage. They scream. They scream so loud. Although they get better now. Like when they were younger, they just scream bloody murder, as if I'm going to put them in the pot and burn them, which of course is not the case. I'm not going to do that. I just like, want to spend time with them, like, oh my god, my baby, like that, but they hate it. But right now, they kind of like chill with it. They would just like, resist for a little bit and, kind of like sense a little noise, a little squeak, and not really scream anymore. They will do it when they were like, oh my god, I don't want this anymore. She will start to scream and I would just put them back. Although, when I put them back, even though they didn't scream when they were hanging out with me, as soon as I put them back, she would just send the loudest squeak to the other two in the cage, because I just feels like she's saying, oh my god, I'm back, oh my god, mom, look what she done to me, she just put me out, In my head I just like, oh my god, I think she's ranting to her mom. No, that's bad, kind of like that feeling for a little bit. But yeah, that's it. My baby personality. Oh, and the other male, the younger one, he's fine. Well, what can I say? The males in my house is super chill with hanging out with people. Like right now, since they are grow up, like I think the youngest one is 2.5 months. He's chill now. At first he's a little bit scared, but right now he's chill. And all of the males in my house don't really have a noise. Like they might, send a little noise, but they don't squeak. Only the females in my house that do squeak. So yeah, I guess that's it. That is like the first protocol, the first solution for me to separate the male from the female, because male won't scream much. Also, here's the thing. The females that live with another female, the duo female, she's actually the mother of like one baby male, and at first they fought a lot because around 15 days old, the male want to dominate his mother. And his mother which is my baby too, absolutely hate that idea. So she hurt him, and he just got hurt so bad. He bled. Like, at that time, oh my god, it's so bad. It's just such a bad memory. I cry because I don't know what happened, and when I got home, he's bleeding. Like, it was not a lot. It was not like, the dog bite guinea pig, and it was just like he have a little bit of the cuts on his neck, and it was pretty deep, but it was not that deep. It was just like, okay, it's deep. It was not easy. And also one on his face, around his nose, like super near the eyes, but not in the eyes, around the nose. And yeah, after that time, I just like, okay, I know that baby guinea pig's supposed to stay with their mom for like 1 month, but I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm not gonna let him stay with her because I can't go back from the work and see this because it's just too much for me. And when my mom came back home, she didn't really shake because she's have to like clean up the cage and give them the food and stuff. She don't really get a proper look. I get a proper look, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna let him stay with the only male. So right now it's 2 male, and yeah, they're super fine with each other. They don't bite at all. The older male is super chill. Like, I don't know why. I have heard that sometimes 2 males fight, but turns out that my baby is not really putting any fight. He's just super chill, and I think it's because he get to stay like alone for a long time because she get my first female pregnant, and I have to let him stay with the other female, the second female, which at first I thought that the second female was a male because the previous owner told me that, oh my god, the second female is actually a male. And I get her because I thought that she is a male, but turns out that she's not a male. So when the first female give birth, I found out later that the second female also pregnant. So I have to separate the second female from the male, the first male too. So right now he have to stay alone for like 1.5 months, I guess. No, around 2 months. And he's super lonely. He always want to like get close to like other piggies, and I know, but I cannot, I cannot buy more guinea pigs because at that point it was like 3 of the original and then 2 of the babies, and I don't know how many that is in the second female stomach. So I just like, no, not stomach, uterus. But yeah, I don't know how much it's gonna be, so I cannot buy more. I just can pray that one of the piggies that is in her, the second one, is male. And yeah, he turned out to be male, and he get to stay with his father. Before it was actually the time. Yeah, at first I thought like, okay, I might have to separate him from his mother when he's 1 month old, but turns out I have to separate him earlier because his mom does not really like him so much. Oh, but she's kind of chill with her other daughter though. Like, she didn't really have a fight with her daughter because I guess the daughter kind of know that the mom dominate the place, and she don't have that instinct in her that she has to be the dominate one. So I guess that's kind of work. But yeah, they are kind of chill now. Separate, and don't worry, my baby males is super healthy. He's super fine. He's also pretty big too. Like, all of the piggies that is not the 3 OGs that I have, he's super healthy. They are even healthier than my babies when my OGs came to my house. like to compare them when my OG is 2 months old, they were just like more than a little bit, like just a little bit more than one hand. But my other babies, that is like my babies, they are pretty big. They are like handful. I have to use 2 hands to handle them, and at first I am worried that they are too fat, but I kind of come to the end that it's fine if they are a little bit bigger, because they live a better life, get to eat a lot of stuff, so it's fine. Kind of like that mindset, and they are not too fat. They're just a little bit choppier, and the feather, no, not the feather, the fur is so soft. All of my baby's fur are super soft, which I don't know why. I guess it's just the food because like my OG babies, their fur is not like super soft, but the babies, oh my god, super soft. Even if they didn't get to like shower for like 2-3 months, super soft. Like I don't know what happened, but it's just like soft, and I guess it's great because I just love it when I get a chance to like pick them up and just put them on my face and rub it around. My mom and dad always worried that when I go and do a little shake up, they might saw a lot of feather in my lung, and I was like, it was not that much. I don't sniff at them like no, I was not like that. It's just like I do like a little bit, and most of the time I just rub my nose on their nose like a little bit, so it was not that crazy, and I'm super fine. And yeah, that's the ranting. That is all the ranting for today. It's right now 10:25 p.m. I'm gonna go to bed. Oh no, I have to pack my bag first and then go to bed, and then go to the office tomorrow. I hope that you will like this podcast because I kind of like them. It's fun to do, and it's just me ranting around, and it is also me get a chance to speak English because I don't really get a chance to speak of a lot of English in my daily life. Because although I'm working now, I didn't speak to a lot of people. I can just sit in my place and do the work and not really working, just typing to people, because not all of the people work in the office, because my office is super free, so some of them work from home. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next podcast. Oh, that is super off. The vowels. Well, I will do it again. I will see you guys in the next... No. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. I will see you guys in the next podcast. Bye-bye.